And if you were listening to the first hour of the show, then you know Rob Parker came in strutting.
Yes.
Rob Parker had his chest out. Rob Parker had bass in his voice. Rob Parker was rubbing his newly grown beard. Rob Parker thought he was all that. I'm not so sure that Rob Parker will be as kind to Dak Prescott as I was to Aaron Rodgers. Because Dak Prescott had himself a game Sunday night against Rob's other favorite quarterback. What'd you call him? Wentz in a lifetime?
That's right.
What in the world does that mean?
Pennsylvania.
Wentz in a lifetime, you get a quarterback out of North Dakota? That's all it can mean now. Because don't give me this walk it to him Wentz. Nobody throws like Wentz. We never seen a Carson Wentz. Because they are looking very pedestrian with Carson Wentz at the helm. And I'm telling you right now, Rob Parker, I would rather have Dak Prescott as the quarterback of my football team than your man, Carson Wentz.
I am going backwards.
What did they do against the Philadelphia Eagles when the division lead was on the line?
The Eagles wet the bed. They turned the ball over the first two times. They didn't make it.
Who turned the ball over?
What'd they do? Give them prune juice?
Who turned the ball over? Who turned the ball over? Huh? And your man was dropping them. And I like Carson Wentz. You know, he's a man of God. I like Carson Wentz.
Amen. Carson Wentz got robbed. He should have been the MVP. He got robbed.
No, he got hurt. That's what he got. He got hurt. He shouldn't have won it. Part of the job description is being there.
Our producer, Lee, I want you to look up Carson Wentz's numbers and Tom Brady's numbers that year that they robbed him of the MVP. Remember when Tom Brady accepted the award? When he accepted the award, he wore a mask. Because he knew he had robbed it from Carson Wentz.
I really didn't like that.
Yes, he did. That was funny. How many times have we had an NFL former player, executive, they all say the same. He's a third-tier game manager.
Hold on,
he's not that guy. He can't win a game for you by himself.
What guy is Carson Wentz?
Carson Wentz can win it by himself. He's going to be the MVP.
Really?
If he didn't get hurt, Chris,
don't go back 3 years. You're tripping.
Would he have won the MVP if he stayed healthy?
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I deal with facts, not feelings.
Hey,
I don't know.
Lee, did you get that for me?
I deal with facts, not feelings. And here's the fact.
That's ridiculous.
Even if he had won the MVP, what have you done for me lately?
No.
Can I get a little Janet?
But it
what have you done for me lately?
But it tells.
This is a what have you done for me lately kind of lead.
Chris, can you tell me when Dak Prescott threw for 24 touchdowns in the season?
This is singing,
I'm
Janet.
asking you.
Sing it. This was playing in the Philadelphia Eagles locker room yesterday.
I won't get into it. Bottom line is, you guys are really kind of ignorant and uninformed. The bottom line is Dak is a...
Roger in Minnesota, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Roger?
Hey, guys, I love your show. I like it better than anything on television or radio.
Wow, Roger.
Now, Roger, feel free to write a letter to Fox.
That's
right.
I've been listening to you guys for like almost a year now. I adore you two. You got kind of the blowhard in Rob that kind of gives the hot takes. You got the intellectual, and I love Rob.
Yes, you summed it up perfectly, Roger. The intellectual.
He's the most hilarious guy on radio, though. And you're the intellect, though, Chris.
Yes,
you're
I
am.
But I hope you taping this out.
Thank you.
The intellect versus the blowhard.
I'm not a blowhard, Roger.
I love you, Rob.
Right.
You're my guy. Rob, you're my favorite, though. You're my favorite. Heck, I like Alex. I like Elijah. I like all those guys. Rob
Everybody,
G.
Rob G. We got the greatest crew.
Call it anytime.
You do. Yes. But anyway,
you think Isaiah Thomas, the legend, is the greatest small player of all time? I think Steph Curry is the greatest
Bird,
player.
Magic, and Michael all in their primes, and he didn't have the type of players that Steph has had.
Really?
So I think
Joe Dumars isn't comparable to Klay Thompson?
No, I'm talking about Kevin Durant. No,
he won without Durant.
No, but he won 2 with them. If he didn't have Durant, they would have never won again. I don't believe
they would. But you don't know that. You can't say that.
But I'm giving you.
That's a feeling.
That's my opinion.
I feel he would have. So
that they wouldn't have won again because I've seen because Joe Dumars was a great player. He's in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famer.
I got it, but he's not he wasn't on the top 50 list. And I'm just saying what Isaiah was able to accomplish. I just believe his body of work is better. I do. I've seen him play on a busted leg. I've seen him.
What's the big shot he hit? Since that's such a necessity.
How about I just told you he played with a busted leg.
The ankle, sprained ankle.
Yeah.
He had 43. He had 43. They lost.
Dragging around the leg.
Best
Isaiah Thomas is not over
I've ever
8.
seen.
And if you could give me the shots that he missed, Chris, that would have won or tied games, then we'll have that conversation.
No, you
I'm not
say
knocking
you
it.
gotta
I'm
hit
telling
a shot.
you,
You can't
he
give me
doesn't
the
have
shot.
that. No. Steph Curry's 0 for 8 as that shooter.
We don't know what Isaiah might be that too. You don't know that.
He
might
he's
be
not
worse.
0 for 8.
Do we?
How?
How? How do we know?
I do know.
Can you give me the big shot he hit?
No, not off the top of my head.
Okay, so there you go.
No, one guy's 0 for 8. One guy's a great. No,
we don't know what Isaiah was.
Isaiah was a winner. He
so
won,
is Steph.
Chris.
So is Steph.
Steph won when Durant showed up.
He won
lost.
before Durant. He
Steph
beat
choked
Durant.
down a 3-1 lead.
Haterade.
Begged Durant to come because he knew
hating.
he couldn't beat LeBron.
This is just
it's not.
I'm gonna give you some facts. And I love
facts.
Isaiah, but you are holding. No, you didn't. You didn't have facts.
I just told you no other. Wait a minute. Name me another all-time great player that choked down a 3-1 finals lead. I'll wait.
Why didn't Kevin Durant do it?
He didn't do it in the finals. I said
the
finals. It does
matter. I'd rather do it in the finals.
Chris,
I'm
never
trying to
happened.
go as far as I can.
It's never happened.
Settle for the first round, Rob.
I'm asking you.
I guess
how
you
could
would
it never
settle
happen?
for the conference finals.
How
I'd
could it
rather
never
get to the
happen?
finals. Are you going to let me ask a question?
Sure you can.
Name the all-time great player who dribbled out the clock in the NBA Finals.
When they named the all-time great player
answer me.
Who did it behind the back.
Can you answer me?
Magic Johnson did it.
Okay. Has anybody else ever done that? Have you ever seen another point guard dribble out the freaking clock? Have you ever?
Chris, I'm talking about a 3-1 lead. You won 73
Everybody
games.
has had their struggles.
Chris,
LeBron did it against Dallas. Magic did it against Boston. Steph did it against the Cavs.
You can't choke down a finals if you're that guy.
Everybody's done it. Bird had in that finals where Isaiah had that 43-point game on the bad ankle. You know he had 2 10-point games in that series and a 13-point game.
Do you know that Steph Curry in the 3-1 choke job turned over the ball when he did a behind-the-back pass in the final minutes? You remember that when he turned the ball over?
He had that
trying
was
to
his
be
moment.
cute.
Just like Magic had his bad
trying
moment.
to be cute.
Isaiah had
when
his
the
bad
game
moment.
on the line, he turned
Bird
the ball
had
over.
his bad moment. LeBron had his bad moment. Everybody that I can't think of Jordan doing that. That's it. Kareem had his bad moment. I mean, you ain't saying nothing new. Yeah, Steph had a bad moment. Durant's had bad moments. Come on, man.
But no thanks if I'm Pittsburgh. I'm good. Thank you very much. Thanks for the Super Bowls. Dude, you need to cut bait and go the other way. He's like the Tin Man. He can't move. I told you I'd rather have Uncle Ben than Big Ben at this point.
Rob, everybody can do what they want. Ben Roethlisberger is not responsible for every other player in
Yes,
the league.
he is. He's the leader of the team. Yes, he is.
Not.
They do look at him.
Opinion.
No, that is my opinion. Most of the stuff that we talk about is our opinion. What are you talking about?
Will you quit cutting me off today?
Yeah, I am.
You talk.
Because you're talking about it's my opinion. That's your opinion. I mean, what does that mean?
You were cutting me off before I even said that.
Yes, I'm cutting you off.
Now look, I ain't the one that jacked you up in your house. I'm not the one that didn't paint your house.
It's called an opinion.
Don't
it's
be
an opinion-based radio show.
Don't be mad at me because you got shysted.
Couple. This is the odd couple, not the facts couple.
Don't get mad at me because you got robbed. All right? Take that out on your painters if you ever see them again. Let me state my point.
Got my
That's
money.
all I'm saying. Pat Mahomes took less money than he could have in that huge $500 million contract.
It ain't $500 million because it ain't guaranteed. So you could
Whatever.
just go ahead and
he took less money than he should.
If you want to perpetrate, he'll never see the $500 million.
Rob, I feel bad that you think it's got to be about every last penny. Other people can be happy if
do.
they're not the highest paid person in the world, in their job.
They don't give you a refund.
Thank God
and Chris,
that Pat Mahomes. Can I finish?
You can take less money. Why don't you take less money so Alex and Rob G can make more money? Can you take the next time we get a new contract, you take less money for the team?
First of all, you don't tell me what I do. He's happy. And he's going to win, or he's setting himself up where he's got the best chance to win. What's wrong with that? Let the other players take care of their own stuff.
You're right. You know what? The Pittsburgh Steelers shouldn't make $1 gazillion off their fans.
Nobody's saying
that. They should give some money back.
Because you can't argue the point.
How much
you want to
is
take
enough?
It to some other
How much
extreme.
is enough? I mean, how much is enough? Why does Fox Sports Radio have to charge so much or pay you so much? How much is enough? Why don't they just say, oh, he already makes enough. You don't need to make more than that. Why don't they do that? Why don't the Kansas City Chiefs let people in for free? They got so much money. What does it matter?
See,
why are hot
you can't
dogs $11?
Argue it on its merits. Now you got to go to each extreme.
That's my point. It
you
sounds
can't
ridiculous, right?
It sounds ridiculous. You sound ridiculous. I didn't say that.
What you said sounds ridiculous.
That? No, really? You're comparing going to games for free to a guy making $400 million.
How much is
enough?
That's
ridiculous.
How much is enough?
Every
day they brag how much money the league makes. Every day. And you're telling players should take less.
You just want to rip.
I'll never buy into that.
First you ripped Deshaun Watson for taking control of his career, and now you want to rip Ben Roethlisberger for saying he'll take less money to stay. You rip Ben Watson for wanting to go. You rip Ben Roethlisberger for wanting to stay. Mama, what did the painters do to you? My goodness. Let it go, Rob. Let it go.
David, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
And I'll wait, okay? Name the team owner who gave money back to fans because he made too much. Name the coach who took less money to help the franchise. Name one guy. Just name one guy, and then I'll listen to your argument. Because you know what? There's a budget.
David,
no,
tell
Chris,
him this.
I'm talking
There's
to
no
David.
salary cap
I'm talking
for
to
owners.
David.
There's
the
no
salary cap
for
is a
owners.
made up.
So stop it,
It's
Rob.
a made up
but
number.
It exists. But
no,
it exists.
Chris, can I talk to David?
You're
I'm not
wrong.
talking to you.
I'm
not talking to you. Hello.
You're asking the question to benefit your own answer, but
no, I'm trying to get you to understand that players. Why do players have to take less? He signed a damn contract.
I actually do think that if they win on Sunday, Pat Mahomes is off to the best start of any player in the history of American team sports. And here's why. It's not just about the rings. He would have 2 in his first 3 years, which is tremendous. That's a big part of it. But individually, he is beyond any of those guys that we mentioned. Bill Russell was great. He led the league in rebound in his first 3 years, but he averaged 15 points a game. He wasn't lighting the league up offensively, shooting 43% from the floor. And then I would say certainly the same, obviously, for Jeter to an even greater degree. Jeter was not even Mickey Mantle individually.
Yeah, but the one thing that you can't deny is Derek Jeter is the 6th all-time on the all-time hit list. So you can't
right?
poo-poo.
But it didn't start right away. He didn't even make the All-Star team his first 2 years.
No, but he's 6th all-time in baseball.
We're not talking about your career, which he wasn't doing what Pat Mahomes is
but I
doing
could say Mahomes hasn't won the MVP the last 2 years, probably. If he doesn't win on Saturday, that would mean that he'll
have one MVP and 2
years.
Super Bowls, and he was the main reason they won the Super Bowls. If they win Sunday.
Well, we don't know that.
He's been viewed once he started. First few weeks after starting, he was viewed as the best quarterback.
No, he wasn't. The players had a poll on NFL Network. He wasn't picked first. Wasn't it Aaron Donald? He was like Patrick Mahomes was third or fourth.
I said best quarterback.
You said best player.
No, I said some people are calling him now the best player.
Rob G, what was that
I said
list?
best quarterback.
Am I right? Wasn't there an NFL.com list or NFL Network?
Yeah, well, entering this season, Lamar Jackson was number 1 in that list.
He wasn't even a number 1 quarterback.
And he's better than Lamar Jackson.
No, but
I don't care what the poll said.
That's
no,
good.
the point is he's better than Lamar Jackson.
Who was number 2?
It was Lamar, Russell Wilson, Aaron Donald, and then Patrick Mahomes.
How's that looking right now? How's that
No,
looking
but
right
it doesn't matter, Chris.
It doesn't matter. It's what
it's
you do on the
like.
field. That's mythical.
No,
That's
it ain't
not,
mythical.
It's what
Those
you
are
do
his
on the
peers.
field.
That you said most
Stop
people thought
it.
he was this. I'm telling you
Stop
that the
it.
players
Derek
didn't
Jeter
have
was
him there.
not doing what Pat Mahomes did his first 3 years in the league. Period. He was winning, yes. But he wasn't dominating the NFL the way Patrick Mahomes is. He didn't have people saying, heck, he didn't have people saying he's going to be the greatest shortstop in the league, let alone, ever, let alone the best player ever. Pat Mahomes is doing stuff. I stand by my statement a while ago. He's Jordan-esque. He's off to that type of start. We haven't seen this. He's come back. He's broken records already for comebacks, for game-winning drives in the playoffs. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, with all due respect to Mickey Mantle, he wasn't the best player in the league. He didn't have an MVP. Derek Jeter wasn't the best player in the league. Didn't have an MVP. May not have even, he didn't make the all. Ain't nobody saying
That
Lamar
was coming
Jackson is better than
Why
Patrick
did they
Mahomes.
vote him? Why did they vote him
I
number
don't
one
know.
then?
You have to ask them.
Okay.
But I'm
The
telling
guys
you
who
my
actually
opinion.
play?
I'm
The guys
telling
who
you
actually
what
play? Okay.
Oh, so now they know more than you? Why
No,
you
I'm
even
just
talking?
asking you, but you're trying to
You
poo-poo
going
the
like a
list.
player. Oh, we
you're
didn't
poo-pooing
play,
it like
so
it
we
didn't
can't
matter.
comment?
No, your
How many of the guys that
conversation
played-
was everybody was saying he was this or that. All I gave you was a poll from the players. That's all I gave you.
I'm giving you that poll doesn't matter because it was preseason.
What do you
I'm
mean it
talking
doesn't?
about-
It's coming in off
I'm
of last
talking
year.
about what
The last
you-
2 years, he wasn't picked as the best player in the league. That's all.
I'm talking about
That's
what
fact.
guys
That's
are
fact.
doing in the season. And Pat Mahomes is regarded as the best quarterback in football. It's just as simple as that.
Because I think there's other things that are important to make Steph win. And Steph needs other things. I don't think it's totally on him. And we've seen those moments.
You think it's totally on any of those guys in that?
No,
list?
no. But I just,
okay.
but we've seen. I just don't have the body of work that makes me feel like that. And he came through for them in this series, but not having the big shots, having a couple championships with another great player. No, I'm talking about just in general.
And those are big shots to me because they staved off a potential run by the Celtics. And the reason they were up so big was because he was in the process of scoring 34 points throughout the night.
Yeah.
So I'm not the one that says Ray Allen hit that shot in Game 6 in 2013, so he was the best player on the team.
No,
I mean that's ridiculous.
I don't look at a double-digit lead as a big shot. There's no pressure
when
to
you
make a basket.
When you built the double-digit lead, was there pressure on him in Game 4?
No, I'm talking about there's no pressure when you talk about.
You're talking about one shot.
There's no pressure there.
What was Shaq's big shot?
There's no. I'm talking about Steph.
Asking you.
Steph's no.
What was Shaq? Well, that's your end all be all. Hit one big shot.
You call him the greatest shooter, but you can't give me a shot.
I don't only.
Okay?
I mean, everybody you've had on the show has called him the greatest shot.
I never called
I just
Shaq.
gave you a few shots.
Those are not big shots. Stop it,
okay.
Chris.
They were in the NBA Finals. They were in Game 4. They were about to go down 3-1. Really? He didn't hit any big shots in Game 4?
When
they scored 43 in a must-win?
When they make a highlight reel of Steph Curry, they're going to show those shots, Chris?
One shot. It's got to be one. Yes,
Chris,
they are.
No, they won't. Stop it. Oh, yeah, Steph gave him kept the lead to 10. Oh, yeah.
This is what I'm talking about, folks.
That was an unbelievable shot.
Emotion,
Steph kept the lead in double digits.
Logic.
Where's
Shaq's big shot, Rob?
0.
Where's Shaq's?
He averaged 30 in the playoffs. He didn't need one. Okay?
Steph averages 27 in the NBA Finals. He didn't need one. That's
Chris,
what I just told you.
You're talking about shots that will never even make his highlight reel.
Really?
When he did his highlight
Game 4
reel,
doesn't make his highlight reel.
No, I asked you about a big shot.
Fans are listening to you going, what?
No, what big shot? Because
the whole game was big shots.
No, it wasn't. Stop it. That's not what a big shot is, Chris. You got to have a rub like, oh, my God.
Yeah,
we're down 3. My God, we needed that basket, not to build a lead or to maintain a lead. That's not a big shot.
It's just like taking
a shot where you take a shot where the game is tied and you hit the buzzer beater on a tie game. That ain't like taking a shot where you're down 1 or down 2 when you make a 3 to win the game. It ain't the same shot. You talk to people and say, who would you give the ball and make a big shot in a big moment? Nobody picks Steph. How the hell are you going to be the best shooter of all time?
Actually, I heard Reggie Miller pick Steph.
Yeah, he's being nice.
I don't know what
on television.
So he's lying on national television.
He's being
just
nice.
Because you may lie on national television don't mean he does.
So you calling me a liar now, though?
No, are you calling Reggie Miller a liar?
No, I'm not.
If that's nice. How we do, no, but you're saying he's not telling the truth.
I said he's being
nice.
You
just said it. That you said he's not
nice.
telling the
truth. Did I call him a liar?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I said he was being nice.
Okay, then take him at his word. He said
he's
Steph
being
Curry.
Nice. Being nice.
Oh, so he's lying.
You said that.
This is what I'm talking about, folks.